create bad energy, then that is kind of a helpful channel for hellish person or evil spirit to manifest themselves. If we create merciful, compassionate energy, then that is the kind of invitation for good beings to come into our world.
Master, you've told us before how there are angels and then there are gods and goddesses who are even more powerful than the angels. So do the hell beings also have different degrees of power?
Oh, they do. They do because the karmic pattern of the world affect the master, and they are also allowed to attack sometimes the master physical, emotional or mental. Or they attack the assistant, the one nearby, and then that person will disturb the master. If they cannot attack the master, they make trouble for the one nearby. So it's indirect effect. Yeah?
Yes, Master. What are some of the worst things that the most powerful hell beings could do in this physical realm to humans and to Master?
What's the worst thing they can do? I can't remember too many. It's just constant and we got used to it. Try to change if I can, or just endure it until it passes. I don't know what is the worst. Actually, I told you it could be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Once it's gone, I don't try to remember much anymore. Okay?
Yes, Master. Master, the hellish beings, are they able to do anything to humans?
Of course they do. They're trying all the time.
Wow.
Whenever they can get out of hell or they sense up, they always influence other people to do bad things, or to even like addicted people, the alcohol. Once you try alcohol, and then the other invisible or hell being will come near you and try to enjoy through you. And then you drink more and more, and then you get more addicted. Same with drugs or cigarettes or other things which are not good for you.
Yes, Master.
Or they cause a quarrel and disagreement between family members, between friends, and cause misunderstanding, trouble, causing havoc and disaster. But it is also because of the karma of that individual as well as the collective karma of the world that gives them that power to do it, gives them the ability to do this, gives them the allowance to do it. But they also sometimes being punished. It depends on whether they do it correctly or overdoing it or not. And the angels are also trying to prevent it. So there were two sides always fighting with each other. One tried to influence people bad and one tried to influence people good. So it is up to the individual or group to listen to their own conscience and to do always the right thing. But sometimes, as I told you, if they happen to be near the hellish portal or road or near a big group of hellish quality people, then they're also overwhelmed. And slowly and gradually going down with them.
Master, what are ways humans can protect ourselves?
Yeah, well, mostly people are vulnerable. But the people who have belief, even not initiated, but believe and pray often and believe in God power and angel power and try to do good things, or at least not do any bad things, they are less vulnerable. They're more protected.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
Thank you for always protecting us, and we pray that you're always protected, Master.
You are special. You're free soul at the time of initiation, you're free. It's just some little give and take karma you have to undergo.
Thank you, Master.
Welcome, love.
Master, how long can the king of Maya or regular hellish beings manifest into a physical form like human or animal on Earth? Is it like several hours or days, or it could be a week?
Differently. Some more powerful, they could stay for weeks. Some less powerful, they stay for, some minutes, or even seconds, or days, hours, depends, yeah? But at the Hungarian retreat, I think I more or less tell you, no?
Yes, Master.
about how long each level of beings can manifest into this world physically. I remember I have told that, so you listen to that again, okay?
Yes, Master. Understood.
You're welcome.
Master,
Yes.
can heavenly or hellish beings manifest into a physical form as often or frequently as they like, or is there a limit? For example, maybe just once a year, and do they have to wait a certain time between their manifestations?
It depends on how powerful they are, okay? And also it depends on the karma of the world or the merit of the people of the world, whether or not they are allowed to manifest because of that. Because if we create bad energy, then that is kind of a helpful channel for hellish person or evil spirit to manifest themselves. If we create merciful, compassionate energy, then that is a kind of invitation for good beings to come into our world, even to be born into our world as human beings to help us. But this world also is a mixed kind of salad, you know, so we always have some bad spirit coming up and always some master or saintly people manifested or born into this world to help, to counterbalance it.
Yes, Master. Master, if a hellish being possesses a human, afterwards do they get exhausted and temporarily lose their power?
Who? The hellish being lose power or a human?
A hellish being, like how when a ghost gets depleted of energy when they come back out from possessing a human body?
Yeah, it could be like that. But again, then it depends on that person's karmic connection with hell, or depends on the karmic pattern of that person, okay? And also depend on the power of that spirit, of that hellish spirit.
I see. And if it did affect the hellish being, what are some of the things that they could not do afterwards, after possessing someone as a result?
I think they probably go to sleep, huh? Like you and I when we are exhausted, no? Take a rest, huh? Take a rest, no? Yeah.
Is it the same case when a hellish being manifests in a physical form on this earth? Afterwards, do they lose energy?
Yeah. They have to recharge again.
I see. And after they manifest on this earth, do they still have enough power to immediately possess a human, or would they be too weak for that?
No, it depends on how much power they need or they have used. Depends on how exhausted they are, huh?
Understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Master.
You're welcome. Why occupy so much with the hell? Yeah. We talk about heaven and now you jump down to hell. Okay. What else?
Master, are there any other rules that heaven or hellish beings must follow when they manifest themselves on earth?
It's just the same like I told you, no? It depends on the karmic pattern of the people, good or bad. But the good heavenly beings, they are more free. They're more free to manifest in this world. It's just that what's the use of doing it when we don't listen? That's why if they don't manifest in this world, it's because we don't listen, or we don't pray hard enough for their help, or we don't deserve it, yeah?
Understand, Master.
But the hellish people, they can come if we are bad. Because if we are bad, we create bad energy. And bad energy is in the wavelength pattern as the hellish pattern. Light attract like. Yeah. So if we want to attract more heavenly beings, then we have to be more heavenly-like. That's logic. Okay, what else, love?
Master, is there an entire limit to how many heavenly or hellish beings can come to this physical realm we live in?
No. There's no limit for any of them. It just depends on us, okay? Depend on us how much we attract, the higher or the lower.
Yes, Master. Master, then without a limit, could it ever happen that a huge number of hellish beings manifest and overtake this world?
Yes, if we are so limitlessly bad.
Oh, wow.
But luckily, there are also some good, some bad. So It's not limitless that they can come up because there are good people also on this planet. Okay? I told you it's a mixed salad. I hope one day we all become so good that only good beings manifest here and not the hellish beings.
Yes, Master.
Master, you have taught us how to recognize true masters and false ones when they appear during our meditation. Are there such ways for humans to recognize heaven or hell being when they manifest on earth?
In most cases, no, because they don't have the way to understand it. They don't have the psychic ability to know it, and they don't have the heavenly eyes to look for it. And if they're too busy, they also don't see very well. They don't notice, because when the heavenly being comes here, they mostly conceal their light and their ability, so we cannot recognize very well, okay? But if you look closely, if you practice to some degree, you know it. If you really pay attention, you know it. If you don't pay attention, it just pass by, you don't see. For example, you know, there are some very interesting and exciting television show on television, but you're not looking at the television. You don't even know what it is. You sit next to it, or maybe you look at it, but you're thinking of something else. So you don't even know what they're doing on TV,
yes,
right?
True. That's true. Yes, Master.
Right in front of you, yeah. Or sometimes you read a book, but you're too sad or too preoccupied with some problem, and you keep turning the pages, but you don't even know what is written in there.
Yes, Master. That's true.
Yeah, like that.
And but if we pay attention, what should we look for, Master?
What for are you looking? You just protect yourself, and if it's good for you, then you will feel it. If it's bad, then you are protected.
I see. Understand.
And you can't just go out on the road and begin trying to look for hell or heaven. You better watch where you're walking and watch your steering wheel to drive well.
That's right, Master.
And don't bump into other people.
Yes, good advice. That's true.
And at home you see your colleagues and your co-worker, better don't bump into them or looking for hell and heaven. Don't step on people while you're looking for evil or good beings, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah.